All right. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the English grammar course. All right. So this is lesson 4. All right. And I'm going to remind you guys that if you do want to study on your own, this Essential Grammar in Use book is the best book to buy if that's what you were looking for. So lesson 4 is going to be about, are you doing present continuous questions? Okay. And just a reminder, if you have not submitted your previous homework, the homework will be in the video description. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Are you doing present continuous questions? So as always, we have the positive questions, okay? This time we don't have anything negative. They're all just positive. So I'm just going to go ahead and read through them, and then together we'll answer these sentences down here, okay? So we have I am doing, or I am working, or I am going, or I am staying. Okay, you can use many more words with this, but these are just 4 that they're using for this. So now we have he is doing, he is working, he is going, he is staying. She is doing, she is working, she is going, she is staying. And then we have we are working, we are doing, we are going, we are staying. You are doing, you are working, you are going, you are staying. And then they are doing, they are working, they are going, they are staying. And again, you can use many other words, but there's just 4 that they're using here. So now we have the questions. Okay. So this would be the questions box, and this would be the positive box. All right. So now we have, am I doing? Am I working? Am I going? Am I staying? So the difference between these two is here you know what you're doing. You say, I am doing. Okay. But here you're questioning it. You're like, am I doing? Like, am I doing this? But here you know that you're doing it. So you're saying, I'm doing this, or I am doing this. All right. So am I doing? Am I working? Am I going? Am I staying? Is he doing? Is he working? Is he going? Is he staying? Is she doing? Is she working? Is she going? Is she staying? Is it doing? Is it working? Is it going? Is it staying? Then we have, are we doing? Are we working? Are we going? Are we staying? Are you doing? Are you working? Are you going? Are you staying? And are they doing? Are they working? Are they going? Are they staying? Okay. So let's just remember that this is the question one. So we're going to put a question mark here. And this is the positive one. So we're going to put a plus here. Okay. So the plus stands for positive. All right. So first one, are you feeling okay? So are you feeling okay? Is it a question or a positive? It's a question. Good job. So are you feeling okay is a question. So I'm just going to put a little question mark on top of it. Okay. Yes, I'm fine. Thanks. All right. So are you feeling okay is a question. Let's move on to this one. Is it raining? Is it raining? Is that a question? It is. Good job. All right. So we'll put a little thing. So now we have, is it? All right. Is it raining? So let's put an X here. And we have, yes, take an umbrella. That's the answer. Okay. So now we go to, why are you wearing a coat? Is that a question or a positive? And you can write your answers in the chat. It is a question. Good job. So let's put a little question mark right here. See, if it has a question mark, then it's always a question. Okay. So why are you wearing a coat? It's not cold. So let's just go ahead and X this out. That is a really big X. Let's do a smaller X. Okay. What's Paul doing? All right. Is that a question? It is a question. Good job. Why? Because it has a question mark here. Okay. So he's studying for his exams. So he's studying. All right. Is that positive or is that a question? It's positive. Good job. He is doing, working, going, staying. This etc. means that he could do that it could be other things. So we can put studying here. So he is studying. So we're just going to put an S or an ST. All right. So he is studying, and then for his exams. All right. So let's put an X. What are the children doing? What are the children doing? Is that a question? It is a question. All right. Good job. Why? Because there's a question mark here. So they're watching TV. Is that positive or a question? It's positive. Good job. So which group would it be in? 1, 2, or 3? So they're watching TV would actually be in 3 because we have they, are, and then watching TV could be in this. All right. So look, there's Emily. Where's she going? Okay, so here we're going to focus on this one. Where's she going? Is that a question or is that positive? It is a question. Good job. Why? Because it has a question mark here. So let's exit out. Where is she going? Okay. All right. Who are you waiting for? Is that a question or is that positive? It's a question. Good job. Okay. And then, are you waiting for Sue? Is that a question or is that positive? Still a question. All right. Good job. Why is it a question? Because there's still a question mark here. Okay. All right. Good job, everyone. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Okay. So now we're going to study the word orders. All right. So we have is/are. And then we have the subject. So the thing we're talking about. And then we have ing. So working, going, things like that. So we're always going to start off with where. Well, we don't always have to start off with where, but for this one, we're going to start off with where. So we have where is. Let's just read them in order. Where is he working today? All right. Where is Ben working today? Where are they going? Where are those people going? Okay. So those are all questions. All right. Here we can also just have is. So if they want to know where the Ben, for example, is working, it could just be like, it would be, where is Ben working today? And then they would be asking, like, is he working at the coffee shop or is he working at somewhere else? But we can just have is. So for they asking, is Ben even working today? So like, is Ben going to work? So is he working today? Right? Is Ben working today? And it would not be is working Ben today, because that is not correct grammar. So is working Ben today is wrong. Is Ben working today is right. Okay. So, and then we have where are they going and where are those people going? And it would not, where are going those people? Because that's not correct grammar. Okay. So we're going to talk about short answers. All right. So if someone asks you a question, these are some of the answers that you can answer with. All right. So we have, I'm just going to read through these again. Yes, I am. Yes, he is. Yes, she is. Yes, it is. Yes, we are. Yes, you are. Yes, they are. Okay. And then we have no. No, I'm not. No, he's not. No, she's not. No, it's not. And then we have no, we're not. No, you're not. No, they're not. Okay. So again, I've mentioned this before, and I think I should mention it again. If it's a yes, you do not combine. Okay. So if someone asks, is Ben working today? You would say, yes, he is. You wouldn't say, yes, he's. Okay. But if you say, is Ben working today? And then they say no, they would say, no, he's not. Okay. So you combine with the negatives and you don't combine with the positives. All right. So, and then for more negatives, we have no, he isn't. No, she isn't. No, it isn't. Or no, we aren't. No, you aren't. No, they aren't. Okay. So let's answer some of these questions together. All right. So are you going now? Is that a question? It is a question. Why? Because there's a little question mark there. So Are you going now? That is a question. So then we have, yes, I am. Is that positive or negative? This minus sign is negative. It is positive. Okay. So which group is it in? Is it in group 1, 2, or 3? It is in group 1. Good job. All right. Okay. So let's give this an X. Is Ben working today? Is that a question or a statement? It is a question. All right. Why? Because that's a question mark. So is Ben working today? That is a question. And then we have, yes, he is. Is that positive or negative? So it would be positive. Also, I'm going to make a second negative and make it -2. And this is going to be -1. So -1 like stands for the first negative group, and then -2 stands for the second negative group. Okay. So yes, he is. It's positive. Which group is it in? Is it in 1, 2, or 3? And the first one. It's in 2. Good job. All right. Let's give it an X. Is it raining? Is that a question? Okay. Yes, it is a question. All right. Good job. So no, it isn't. Is that -1 or -2? -2. All right. And in -2, is it group 1 or group 2? It is group 1. All right. Good job. Okay. So are your friends staying at a hotel? Is that a question? Okay. So are your friends staying at a hotel? Okay. So that is a question, right? Yeah, it is a question. Okay. So it has a question mark, so it identifies as a question. So now we have, no, they aren't. Is that -1 or -2? It's -2. All right. And is it group 1 or group 2? It's group 2. Good job. So we have, no, they aren't. They're staying with me. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to some of the exercises. All right. So here we're going to make sentences. So we have, like, for the first one, it's an example. You watch it. Okay. So we're going to make sentences with these 3 words. We're going to combine them and add words to make it make sense. All right. So for example, you watch it. We would have, are you watching it? Okay. So it's going to always be a question. We're going to try to make questions. Okay. So you watch it. Are you watching it? Okay. So if we have, you go now, and we want to make that a question, how could we do it? Are you going now? Good job. Okay. Great. Okay. Let's just put an X on number 2. Now we have, it rain. If we have it rain, how could we make that a question? Is it raining? Good job. Okay, let's put a X on that. You enjoy the film. Okay, so if we have that, how could we make it a question? Did you enjoy the film, or are you enjoying the film? All right. Good job. Let's put an X. Okay. Now we have the clock work. How could we make this a question? If we have the clock work. Is that clock, or is the clock working? All right. Good job. Okay. So there we go. Now we have, you wait for a bus. How could we make this a question? Are you waiting for a bus? Good job, guys. All right. Awesome. Okay, great. Let's move on to the second part of the exercise. Okay. So we're going to look at these pictures and we're going to complete the question. So we're only going to have 1 or 2 words and we're going to make the question. Okay. So for the example, we have what and then it's just blank. But in the picture, we can see that she's reading, right? So we can take read and make a question. Okay. So what are you reading? All right. So if this woman is leaving, and what could this person be asking? It just says, where is she? So where blank, she blank. What could that say? Where is she going? Good job. So we would mark her out go in the list, and we just have where is she going? Okay. All right. So now we have one number 3. What? It's all it says. But in the picture, we can see that he's eating. Okay. Yeah, good job. What are you eating? All right. Good job. So let's go ahead and mark that one out. Okay, now number 4. We just have why, but the boy is crying. So what could it be? Why are you crying? Good job. All right, number 5. What? Okay. So now we just have look at. So this person's looking at someone looking at something, right? So he wants to know what they're seeing. So he's asking, what are you looking at? Good job. What are you looking at? Great. Okay, now we have why, and this person is laughing. So what could they be asking? Why what? Why are you laughing? All right, good job. Okay. So let's keep going with the exercises, all right? So now we're going to make questions from these words. Okay. So we're going to put words in the right order. So all we're going to do is put the words in the right order. So they're mixed up, and we just want to put them in the right order. So the first one is working Ben today? And then we unscramble them, and it says, is Ben working today? Okay. Then we have what the children are doing. If we unscramble them, we have what are the children doing? Then we have you are listening to me. Okay, so you are listening to me. How could we unscramble that? Are you listening to me? Good job. Okay, so let's put an X right there. So where your friends are going. Does anybody know how to unscramble that one? Where your friends are going? Well, here, let me help you guys. So this one, oh, good job. Where are your friends going? All right, good job. So let's X that one out. Now we have are watching your parents' TV. Are watching your parents' TV. So how could we unscramble this to make a sentence? Are your parents watching TV? Good job. All right, so let's X this out. And then we have what Jessica is cooking. How could we unscramble that? What is Jessica cooking? All right, good job. Now we have why you are looking at me. How do we unscramble that one? Why are you looking at me? Good job. Okay, now we have is coming the bus. How could we unscramble that one? Is the bus coming? All right, great. Okay, so now we're just going to write short answers, okay? So you can write whatever you want, okay? It could be no, I'm not, no, he isn't, or sorry, not no, he isn't. It could be no, I'm not, no, they're not. It could be no, he isn't if it's talking about someone else, but here it isn't. So it's just no, I'm not, or yes, I am, okay? So you can just choose between those two. It doesn't really matter. So are you wearing a watch? Yes, I am. Okay. All right. Let's just put an X on this one. Are you eating something? Yes, I am. Okay. All right, let's put an X on that one. Or no, I'm not. All right, good job. Is it raining? No, it's not. No, it isn't. All right, good job. Are you sitting on the floor? No, I am not. Good job. Are you feeling well? Yes, I am. All righty. Good job. Good job with that one. That one was really quick. All right. So we will be starting lesson 2, or sorry, not lesson 2, lesson 5. All right, part 2 of this Zoom, lesson 5 shortly. Do not forget to submit the previous homework. I will see you guys in a little bit.